Yo, what's up, man? So, I just want to make a little quick video, right? Touch up on this whole Mace, Cameron, and Jim Jones beefing and shit, right? So let's think about how this whole thing started, right? I'm gonna try to do this fast. I don't want to talk too much about it. Like, I don't want the video to be too long. But y'all gotta understand, right? This whole thing stemmed from when 50 Cent went on Cameron's show. And for whatever reason, they brought up their past beef, right? They over it. Shit was 20 years ago. They moved on from it, right? But you gotta pay attention, yo, to what's going on. 50 Cent telling the story of how they was beefing, how he got Jimmy, made Jim Jones think that he was gonna sign to the label, right? Cause 50 Cent seen the weak link. This is one of them. This is some shit you get from the first 48 law or the 48 laws of power. This how destructive 50 Cent is, right? And you can bet your ass him, Yayo, Murder is laughing at that shit right now. Them niggas is laughing. Just watching it all unfold, and it all stem from that conversation when 50 went on Cameron's show. See, what you gotta understand is, I don't know how much of that interview y'all paid attention to, but understand this, right? When 50 was telling Camm how he was like, yo, 50 said it, he's like, yo, you know, I was just throwing that shit out there, not knowing that he was gonna bite the shit when he was like, yo, we like Jimmy better than you anyway, Camm, right? Because they was beefing. 50 Cent knew Jim Jones had just dropped that ball and shit, and he like, yo, he must be having a moment. Cause 50 like, yeah, based on watching how them niggas was moving in the game, cause 50 was watching all of that, he could tell like Jim Jones wanted to be like Lloyd Banks was to 50. That's what Jim Jones wanted to be to Camm. Thing of it is, everybody know Jewels was the hardest nigga. I mean, in fact, people could argue that Jewels was harder than Cameron. Know what I'm saying? But the point is, right, 50 Cent knew this, right? Now, mind you, in that interview, when 50 was on the show, and he said he did that, right? And then he actually had that episode on, was it Rap City the Basement? The old clip that you see online right now that's been going viral. 50 Cent saying, yo, we've got some new things coming up. We might be signing a new artist. But 50 knew, even back then, when they was in the heart of the beef, like, he knew he had no intentions on signing Jimmy. This is just a shot at Camm, like, nigga, I got your homeboy, like, ready to cross you for us. And the whole time, 50, like, I'm not giving this nigga no bread. He just doing this shit just like, and he's taking a chance, not knowing that them niggas already, you know what I mean? Because obviously Jimmy he ran to 50 because obviously he felt Camm won't treating him right. Because allegedly, out of Jimmy mouth, he say, you know, Camm chose Mace over him. And he like, nigga, we started this diplomat shit. And Jimmy's grandma basement. But everybody know Jimmy was just fucking with Camm because his grandma stayed in Harlem. He came from the Bronx. He was cool with Camm. He knew Camm was doing the music and the niggas was doing good. And maybe from his perspective, he was seeing shit like he said, he used to see me make shit on Camm. Now that's his story from his perspective, right? So neither here nor there, because won't nobody around but them niggas. But according to Jim, like, he was watching make shit on Camm. But he like, Camm still was his best friend because they had been friends already, right? Because they actually from Harlem. So they had already been friends, and maybe they did have some little beefs and shit back in the days, little shit or whatever, boom. But Mace was getting money, Camm was getting money, and out of Camm mouth, Camm like, nigga, Mace won't shit on me, nigga, I was getting money too. So I don't know what the fuck you talking about. You know what I'm saying? But either way, Jimmy chose to ride with Camm. You know what I'm saying? But this is the thing, mind you, right? In the interview, Camm was like, yo, yeah, when I heard that, I'm like, he like, yeah, 50 Cent got a show And some of the niggas from Dipset is at the show. And it was like 50 was just doing that just to clown y'all niggas and to show Camm like how loyal your homeboy really is. You know what I mean? And 50 used that moment when he had that ball and shit, cause like, oh yeah, oh this nigga really think he this shit. Oh, I'm about to, you know what I mean? Cause he don't know that Camm and, you know what I mean? And maybe 50 did know. Maybe he did know, cause he was probably watching how sloppy that shit was moving. Them niggas thought they was keeping shit on the wraps, but maybe 50 Cent knew it was they was having issues within the group. You know what I mean? And I'm sure Jimmy probably told 50 whatever he told. He probably was like, man, Camm ain't treating niggas right. Da-da-da. He still fucking with this nigga Mason, blah, 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 whatever, right? Whatever. 50 was like, man, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean, nigga, we gonna fuck with you, nigga. You know what I mean? But the whole time 50 like, nigga, I'm not signing this nigga, right? But remember when he was telling that story to Camm, right? On this show. And Camm was like, yeah, man, when I got the call about Dipset, he was like, yo, it kind of fucked my head up because I would have never thought to ask Tony Yayo or Lloyd Banks to come to my show. You know why, nigga? Because they wouldn't have came. And see, Camm, listen, I'm not dissing taking shots at Camm, but Camm knew Camm won't fucking with 50. They was beefing, right? That's why Camm ain't never thinking no shit like that. But 50, he was a whole nother type of monster that niggas won't used to. See, Camm ain't know. He ain't see it coming. Big ups to Camm though. Big up to Killer Camm. I mean, he ain't see it coming, but Camm stayed his ground. You understand what I'm saying? He stayed loyal to his niggas. You know what I mean? Camm, to be honest with you, like I said, that's the difference between Dipset and G Unit. Cause Camm, like I would have never thought to ask anybody from your camp to come to my show, cause they wouldn't have came, nigga. Lloyd Banks would have been came. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't think so. During that time. Yeah, he wouldn't have came. Yayo definitely won't come in. So that shit wouldn't have worked. Like, it wouldn't have worked. Cause them niggas know who they loyal to. And just look, this all started when 50 and Camm talked about their old beef. Then Jimmy heard about it, was in his feelings, and then he started thinking about all this other shit. And you know, from his perspective, all the times Mace was shitting on him, and he was still siding with Mace, and he won't treating the niggas that was actually around him, putting this whole Dipset and Diplomats movement together, for which Jimmy was a part of that, right? Because they did all of that shit in his basement, although Camm was already popping, right? So it's neither here nor there. You know what I mean? Because we seen Camm, but how long was it before, like how long did we see Camm without seeing Jim Jones? Like for maybe 20 seconds, we see Camm run. And then after that, his whole career, the rest of his career is him, Jim Jones, Freaky Zeke, Joel Santana, and the rest of the guys or whatever. You feel me? But what's done is done, man. The fact that Camm trying to say Jimmy ain't from, whether he from the Bronx or not, he is a part of that movement. The nigga was raised in Harlem with y'all niggas. So he is a part of Harlem. He ain't wasn't born there, but Jimmy is a part of Dipset. And all the music y'all did together, y'all whole little wave, y'all had a nice little wave. Know what I mean? And once again, think about how this whole shit started, yo. From 50 Cent and Cameron. You see what I'm saying? Now 50 like, damn. He laughing. Him, Uncle Murder, because Uncle Murder was there too, right? And Yayo, when he went to Cameron's show. On Cameron's show, when they was talking about their old beef and shit. They got Jimmy talking about niggas stop pulling on my shit. It's only enough room for baby girl. I'm like, damn, son ain't even have to say all that. But yeah, man. And listen, 50 started that whole shit, bro. And look. Now 50 just watching them niggas beef. You see what I'm saying? It went from 50 and Camm talking about their old beef to Jimmy responding, feeling like niggas got his name in their mouth. And then he took it to a whole nother level. Now Camm is beefing with Jimmy. Now Jimmy like fuck Camm and fuck Mace and fuck 50 too. But 50 knew what he was doing from day one. Nigga, he was never gonna sign your ass to G Unit, nigga. That was just some 48 laws of power shit. And it worked. And it's working now, 20 years later, cause look, just from them niggas talking about that shit, now look. Now 50 done slid into the shadows. But he know how this shit started, right? Look, he done slid into the shadows and he watching it. Just like everybody else is. And he's laughing. Him, Uncle Murder, Tony, they all sitting in the room laughing about that shit right now. Watching these niggas exploit each other and expose each other. You feel me? Leave your comments in the description, man. Or not.